Since 2001, they've operated with the spirit of love by connecting people to services that affect their hearts, minds, souls, and bodies. From grief counseling to providing youth with back-to-school supplies, the Center for Healing Hearts and Spirits is making a difference in the communities it serves. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Stephanie Bryant, coming to you from the state capitol. And joining me now is Joyce Raynor, the Executive Director for the Center for Healing Hearts and Spirits. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you offer so many different services. How are you able to just maintain all of these services?
Well, there are so many out there who have some significant needs.
Yeah.
And we started with a really clearly a focused area, but the needs were so many. So with the addition of volunteers and staff and community support, it has happened.
And when we talk about grief counseling, I mean, talk about that. That's pretty a significant
mental health counseling, for those who have suffered losses, and I mean that can be from violence or chronic illness, it's imperative they get some assistance so they can get on the road to wholeness again. Having experienced this myself, I know the importance of grief counseling. Our clients vary from those who have been affected by domestic violence, from homicides, sexual assault, and the list just go on and on. We all hurt the same way.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where you're from or
socioeconomic
age.
level, nothing, what color you are, we all hurt.
And are you seeing an increase in the need for these services?
We are reaching out and touching more affected individuals. It's ever changing every day, but definitely you open with the tagline, we connect people to services. And sometimes, you know, we have a lot of services and we have a lot of people in need, but what's the missing component is the conduit between the people in services. Yeah. And that's what the important piece is. A lot of service providers and a lot of people with needs. So definite needs. And it's changing each year.
And do you find it too, a lot of times people just don't know where to go?
Why would you know? Yeah. If you weren't affected by it, you wouldn't be looking for it. If you're affected by it mentally, you can't not find it. So someone out there or some entity out there has to assist in that effort.
And are you guys ever looking for volunteers or help? And if so, how can someone volunteer?
Oh my God, you said the key word. Volunteers are our lifeblood because we are a nonprofit. So funding is very little. We're often looking for funding. So volunteers, when they come in, pitch in, because sometimes individuals just need a phone call, a conversation, information dissemination, and that's where volunteers are so vitally important. And they come in all walks of life also.
Yeah, and you talk about it too. It's something that you know through personally.
Right. And just going back to 2001, when my life was affected by a violent crime with the loss of my oldest son at the age of 23. Volunteers, and it was even before our organization was really created, there were people in the community who were volunteers with other organizations, picked up my life. It was services were there, they came, knocked on my door and said, we're here. Well, after that, I realized that there were so many other individuals who did not get those services. Individuals knew me, so they came to my door. We wanted to afford others the same opportunities, but it was caring volunteers, people who work with other entities, whether it was government or corporations or whatever, they came in, and those are some of the same volunteers. We have volunteers that were with us when we started. They are still there because they're passionate about what we do.
All right, sounds like a great program. Thanks so much, Joyce. And for more information on today's topic, you can visit hhscenter.org. Today's Comcast Newsmakers guest was Joyce Raynor, the Executive Director for the Center for Healing Hearts and Spirits.